But something that you just said that I thought was really powerful is the spirit of entrepreneurship for you was about winning together rather than an entrepreneur winning on their own.
Yep.
And I think that I wonder if that's a theme that you've really sort of discovered, unpacked, have some thoughts of, is the winning together kind of approach. What are some of what swayed you in that direction to be like, it's a team sport? Entrepreneurship, building businesses is a team sport.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it was growing up as an athlete, right? I played sports my entire life, and I noticed that sometimes if we had the best player on the team, which sometimes was me, most times it wasn't me, but whoever the best player was, rarely did we win because we just had the best player, right? It was some of my best teams that I was on were the teams where there was so much equalness in talent, but there was so much camaraderie and culture and sense of purpose in the organization. So I think that that was naturally embedded in me by playing sports for a long time. But I know I was always so focused. Like once I made the decision to start my business, I was always so focused on scale. Like that scale was important. We can impact more people's lives by growing. It was never about like, oh, I can make $100 if I open another location, or I can open $5,000 if I open another location. Like it was never money purely that was going to drive the scale. It was, we can impact more people's lives by scaling more, right? And so our business, like, we do some very interesting things, right? At Saxbys, our average cafe does almost $1 million a year in revenue on an annualized basis, right? And because they're student run, exclusively student run, that means that each cafe is employing about 50 students, right? So as a student CEO, you are running $1 million business and managing 50 of your peers. And we're doing that across many different states, and hopefully we're going to scale across the country and maybe beyond, right? And so I knew that if this business was going to be about Nick Bayer, it would never see a second location, right? But if we could hire people who shared our mission, shared our core values, and they felt like and actually were entrepreneurial, we'd get the best out of them. And you start to add up more and more of those people, and then all of a sudden you can do something that most people thought could never be done. You could never have 50 undergraduate students be responsible for a business 24/7, 365, and run a successful for-profit business. You could never do it. Times 25, times 100, times hopefully one day 3,000, right? We're doing it because it's about the group. It's about everyone being entrepreneurs. It's not about an entrepreneur who once had an idea and started a business.
Love that.